They are getting smarter. Our goal is to really allow for communities to be touched and reached by plant-based nutrition, to know that it's easily accessible, it is affordable, and it can be utterly life-changing. So, instead of reaching for the next medication, reach for the next apple. Dr. Shabnam Islam, EDD, vegan.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan-schedule dan suprememastertv.com/kehadapan-BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
We now invite you to watch the next part of Supreme Master Ching Hai's message, titled, Guanyin Meditation Practice is the Direct Road to God, Part 4 of 9, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on February 19th, 2025.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan-Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan-Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness, wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving, plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world, where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters.
I felt better after God told me that the people who believed him or work for him, work with him or to help him in any way, they are secretly Maya's believers. Even if they are my so-called God's disciples and were initiated by me. Yeah, that makes sense because some people came in just to spy on my group also. That I have found out. Quite a few. And some come in just for any other reason. Not for a noble reason, like not wanting to know God or anything. Just too many things, and it's too ugly for me to mention all that. All right, so that's one thing. This kind of evil, like Trăng Tam, or he calls himself Ruma, or many other names, he calls himself Saint John, while just rampantly raping monks, nuns, children, and any vulnerables. Oh God, how dare he? And then many other monks, nuns, and priests, and so-called renunciates people do the same. And or they're preaching all wrong things. And they themselves are emitting this kind of dark energy. And that will attract other dark energy people. And the more they attract them together, the negative energy in this world becomes stronger, blinding people more and more, darkly influencing governments, important leaders to make wrong decisions, to make trouble in the world. And the more people are not remembering God, not praying to God, not praising God, not taking refuge in God, and the lower the world's energy will get. And the more disasters, the more suffering will be upon the people on this planet. That's what I'm worried about. Because the influence of the negative energy is impossible to describe, but you can see that. If you see some of the so-called monks or priests, the real Maya subordinates, go to any country, that country has more disasters. And we have a lot of them. A lot of so-called false priests, false nuns, false monks, false masters, everywhere. Even the false pope. Everywhere we can see false holy persons. They're supposed to be the followers of the noble, holy masters, ascended ones. Or maybe even nowadays, there's so many masters, they're all false. Well, at least the majority. If you look around with your wisdom eye, yeah, you will see most of them are below the third level, meaning they are still in the three worlds, the three destructible worlds. If they cannot liberate themselves to be out of the three trapping, contaminating, and destructible worlds, even though they're heavens, but not liberating heavens. If they cannot liberate themselves from all these traps and lower worlds, how can they liberate any of their followers? That is very simple. They themselves are still slaves to fame and fortune inside their hearts, or even manifested outside by their lifestyle and their way of doings, and by the way they just dive in their noses into where money is. Then you can see that most of them are not worthy at all to be called teachers, masters, priests, or monks. Those are holy names, noble positions, noble titles that should be bestowed upon only those worthy ones. But most of them are not. That is a sad thing. And we have a lot of these fake monks, like the Buddha told us how to identify these fake monks. There are so many of them then.
After Ananda had repeated the question 3 times, the Buddha told him, "After my nirvana, when the Dharma is about to extinct, the 5 mortal sins will foul the world, and the demonic way will flourish exceedingly. The demons will become monks to spoil and wreck my way. They will wear like mundane people's dress, also with sash for monks. They will delight to show off multicolored precept sash or kashaya. They will drink wine and eat meat, killing living things in their desire for fine flavors. They will not have compassionate minds and will hate and envy each other." The ultimate extinction of the Dharma Sutra.
And they are even in the free and courageous and bright America. The worshipping of Satan is legal, is allowed. Yes, so that they can kill babies, sacrifice virgin teens, girls and boys, and they are all allowed to do that. Their churches are allowed, but then all these sacrifices of living humans are in secret, of course. Even then, government should know that, but they just let it be. I remember during the time when it was the peak trend of the people in America, they pitched against each other. One was for abortion, one was for life. And during that time, one of the satanic churches, I read in the news, even sued the government of their area for being pro-life, meaning against abortion, because like that, they were not able to sacrifice babies openly. Oh my God, doesn't it sound like hell to you? It does to me. You just sacrifice a life like that just to worship Satan. So imagine some people even follow this kind of doctrine. We're supposed to worship God, not the devil. But they do have churches even, and openly sacrifice babies like that, daring to even sue the government of America for not letting the abortion become law so that they cannot sacrifice babies in their churches. Oh my God, I almost collapsed when I read that news. Oh, I could not bear it.
The Satanic Temple based in Salem, Massachusetts is suing over the current Idaho abortion ban. The Satanic Temple says the state violates its members' religious freedoms. The temple argues the law violated the right to engage in what they call the satanic abortion ritual.
This isn't the first time this organization has fought back against abortion restrictions, including here in Texas. Their officials say they are ready to help members who want an abortion within the first 24 weeks of pregnancy fight this law.
The group says its members are exempt from SB 8 under the Texas Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which bans government from infringing on religion. The group's lawyers also sent a letter to the Food and Drug Administration last week, demanding members have access to abortion pills, which they say members use, quote, in a sacramental setting.
Oh man, you see, and these kind of churches who worship Satan and do such brutal, evil things, like sacrificing babies and children, will also create a very bad and dark energy, make the dark energy stronger in their area. and spread it out to the neighborhood. And it becomes more trendy to have abortions. And that kind of energy, that kind of attitude, that kind of trend will influence many poor, vulnerable women. And that makes abortions become more and more in numbers. And we're just killing our own babies like that. But such churches are allowed. And while, for example, me, talking only good things, trying only to help people physically, mentally, and spiritually, and being given hard time, ever since I begin my mission, not just now only, I have to really live my life in always a protective kind of spirit. It's not always comfortable that you cannot trust the world. Every year, thousands of children are missing. Nobody wants to find them. They just try to symbolically and then just the events die down. Women also missing. Men are also missing. Everywhere, not just in America. But in America, they publish these events more, I think, more than other countries. And now even Europe, they also begin to check that out. But not much has been done and not much is being done. And I don't know how much will be done.
Last year, more than 270,000 women and girls went missing across the country.
You get reports of missing children in Western New York almost daily.
Missing. Girls, boys, black, white. These are the faces of missing young people across the state. Closer to home, he is still missing. She was missing and later found dead. And more often than you may think, families are dealing with kids missing.
What can law enforcement and what can government do?
Take it more serious. Listen. Pay attention. These children are missing. It's just not a simple runaway situation.
What do you think happened?
I have a father that is missing since 1988 on Father's Day.
Every year, hundreds of thousands of people go missing. People like Natalie's father.
The police told us the only thing we can do is report him missing. I was so upset.
I think because I'm in search and rescue, I get to see things that most people don't. I get to see all the people that go missing, and as I was paying attention to that, I noticed that there's a lot of people that go missing that we never look for. I always wondered, who's looking for those people if I'm not? And sometimes nobody.
These churches, they worship Satan, they worship the devil. If allowed, then more people will fall into that group, that fold, and then more dark energy will be more solidified, more established, and then our world would be more in trouble. My God, all the governments know, even the UN advises that we should eat less animal people meat. Why less? Just forget it altogether. Just don't kill anymore humans or animal people. Then our world will become Eden again. So simple it is. Don't even follow me. Just be vegan. Then peace will come. And if we have peace, then we can be prosperous. We can have happiness for all the families, for all the children again, like in Eden's time. If we don't kill, then blood will not be spilled. Then that blood karma will not be showering soakingly on us, on even innocent children. They have to partake of this collective karma and suffer. If the parents do not live virtuously, then the children will learn the same from the parents. And the teachers in the school and the parents are the greatest influence on the children's lives, on the children's future. And if they don't make good examples, where would the children turn to learn anything good? And if the citizens are not good, then the government cannot govern. Also, the government will be fearful of their own citizens as well. And so they will just put more brutal policies on the citizens. And unfairness, injustice will be rampant in the country. And that will infect the next countries, the neighbors' lands, and the whole world. That's why our world has become like this. You can see it well.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Vegan, our children will love the inheritance.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 72 of many, and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
February 2024. At a meeting in Taipei with United States House of Representatives member, the Honorable Mike Gallagher, and others, His Excellency Lai Ching-te, Vice President and President-elect of Taiwan, or Formosa, emphasizes his nation's commitment to peace and the preservation of democracy. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Grateful viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled Guanyin Meditation Practice is the Direct Road to God, Part 4 of 9 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is The Way to End Wars, Part 2 of 7, on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven, Godspeed.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize your blessings at home, work, and anywhere.
All of you should try to set up your telephone. You go onto the site called suprememastertv.com/max or folia, poacher, Livia. Then you can set up your computer or even your handy smartphone without SIM into 40 quadrillion screens of Supreme Master Television. The dots are very, very small, but there are 40 quadrillion screens behind them. And if you have several no SIM phones set up on that, then it's a lot.
Other inventive ways to multiply the 40 quadrillion Supreme Master TV screens. When you go to www.suprememastertv.com/max, click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the 1+3 max button to see one big screen of Supreme Master TV Live that you can watch and listen to as usual, together with 3 smaller screens of 40 quadrillion each. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The offline button downloads the video to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without internet connection. The NX Max button shows many screens of 40 quadrillion for super multiplied blessings. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
To utilize this tool free of charge, please visit suprememastertv.com/max or youtube.com/@folia999/streams.